Good evening, Lama and Jigme Gyatso of the Buddha Joy Meditation School. Let's do a delightful Dzogchen practice. Begin by sharing screens. Welcome to my desktop. We'll begin with some Buddha bowing. First, we chant it 3 times using the bookend chant. Eternally I take refuge in Guru, Buddha, Dharma, as well as Sangha, and practice a mantra bandhana for the benefit of all. Eternally I take refuge in Guru, Buddha, Dharma, as well as Sangha, and practice a mantra bandhana for the benefit of all. Eternally I take refuge in Guru, Buddha, Dharma, as well as Sangha, and practice a mantra bandhana for the benefit of all. Now, as a way to invigorate us and get us ready for some seated meditation, let's do some Buddha bowing. If you don't know how to Buddha bow, well then check out my previous video entirely on the subject. I'm going to move the computer and open up my yoga mat, which prevents me from bruising my knees upon this hardwood floor, because that would not be fun. Okay. Hello. So, for the beginning Buddha bowings, we count with our right index finger. Hands overhead, touch the peel of our palm to our crown. Touch the tip of our index finger to our lips. Touch the great knuckle, the base of our thumb to our sternum. Drop down into a box squat so your thighs are almost parallel to the earth or the floor. Swing forward, catch yourself on your hands, chin tucked, lower yourself to your knees and your forehead. Reach forward on your elbows, hinge, drop your chest, reach forward. Again on your elbows, hinge the forearms until they're perpendicular. Straighten your arms, pull your elbows back, pivot on your elbows as you lift your hands, that's great. Lift your feet and then thrust your hips using your core muscles. Walk your hands back into your knees, pop up into the box squat position, and then stand up again. That's your first Buddha bow. Let's do a few more. Eternally, I take refuge in Guru, Buddha, Dharma, as well as Sangha. And practice Samantta Bandhana for the benefit of all. Eternally, I take refuge in Guru, Buddha, Dharma, as well as Sangha. And practice Samantta Bandhana for the benefit of all. Let me take off my keys. Those are not terribly comfortable. Eternally, I take refuge in Guru, Buddha, Dharma, as well as Sangha. And practice Samantta Bandhana for the benefit of all. Eternally, I take refuge in Guru, Buddha, Dharma, as well as Sangha. And practice Samantta Bandhana for the benefit of all. That's probably enough bows for this phase of tonight's practice. I'm going to move the computer. I'm going to fold up the yoga mat. I'm going to reach for the Zafu or meditation cushion. If you don't own a meditation cushion, I'm sure you can find one on Amazon. If you can't, just go to the website and you can find my Amazon recommendations. All right. Let us now recite the 4 contemplations which turn the mind to meditation. We're going to use the triplet chant. Lama, constant and perfect protector, who is the centered spontaneous mind, neither getting nor keeping the desired as well as enduring the disliked is universal. Your voice might seem a little higher now. That's because counting your mala with your right index finger helps us to access our cardinal air elemental permutation. Let's continue. Be it causes, conditions, components, or conceptions, independence is but an illusion, ever changing one and all, there is nothing permanent to grasp. It is extremely important to make the most of these freedoms and opportunities we have received. Remembering this may my mind ever notice, relax and flow. The third and final preliminary practice is a very unique version of calling the Lama from afar. Let's use the, what's the word I'm looking for? Let's use the bookend chant. If you have a Vajra and a Aganta, now would be the time to use them. O fully enlightened Buddha of light who masquerades as my teacher. Let's try this again. O fully enlightened Buddha of light who masquerades as my kind teacher of flesh, blood, and bone. Come and bless the crown of each being, pervading the universe, bestowing your attainments of mindfulness, insight, and compassion, with the words appearing yet void, resounding yet void, lucid yet void, one and all. During Buddhist recitation, we often ring a bell when we reference voidness or shunyata or emptiness or openness. Now we start our mantra meditation. Rather than whisper recite it, tonight we're going to intone it. Please touch the tip of your right little finger to its thumb. Om Again, remember to silently and mentally recite the rhetorical question during the in-breath, which is, in this case, where am I now sitting? Om Ma. Om For the second exercise, we're going to work on compassion. This time we're touching each little finger to its thumb. May rays from teacher overhead transform each being's environment into Akanishta. Akanishta is the real or imagined pure land or paradise of a Buddha, in this case the Buddha of Samantabhadra. Second time. The final exercise upon this page is designed to help us increase the insight that comes from letting go. During the in-breath, we silently and mentally ask the rhetorical question, how relax into the awareness of this place. And of course, we are going to disengage the digits of our right hand and only touch our left little finger to its thumb. Om And now we progress to the second of 4 pages. This is the air set of the mantra meditation. Please touch the tip of your right index finger gently to its thumb. And now we're going to perform the mindfulness rhetorical question. It will help us to tune into our body. How am I now sitting? Om And now we scroll down. Please touch each index finger to its thumb. And now we compassionately turn our attention, turn our imagination and our intention to all beings. may raise from teacher overhead, transform each being's body into Samanta Bandara Yabyun. If you identify as a male, you could imagine yourself as Samanta Bandara, with the blue figure in tantric union with your consort. If you have a sweetheart, real or imagined. If you identify as a female, you can visualize yourself as the white figure, Samanta Badri. Visualize yourself and all other women in tantric union with their sweethearts, real or imagined. This is not designed to be homophobic. This will work just as well with 2 men or 2 women. This is just an expedient means. Om A Buddhist fundamentalist would tell you you must visualize yourself perfectly, but this liberal isn't going to say that. The most important thing is to compassionately intend that all beings experience their bodies as the blissful body of enlightenment. The most important thing is to generate universal compassion purely through wishful thinking. Please disengage the digits of your right hand. Perform the third exercise of the sets just with your left index finger. How relax into the awareness of this body. First, we noticed how we were sitting, and we wish everyone great physical well-being, typified by enlightenment. And now we're going to let go of our bodies. This is where wisdom comes from. Om Vajra Om Vajra Guru We scroll down to the third set of exercises. This is going to be the water set. Please touch your right middle finger, the tip of your right middle finger to its thumb. On the in-breath, we silently and mentally recite, "What am I now speaking?" This draws our attention both to the physical act of speaking as well as to the auditory act of listening. This is a mindfulness exercise. Om Vajra Please touch the tip of each middle finger to its thumb. We're now going to generate universal compassion, which is verbal and auditory blessings in all beings of all worlds, whether they walk or crawl or swim or fly. May rays from teacher overhead transform each being's speech into the 12 syllables. Om Vajra Om Vajra Now is the time to give the digits of your right hand a rest and only touch the tip of your left middle finger to its thumb. This is an insight exercise helping us to let go of our hearing and our speech. Om Vajra Om Vajra As we turn the page, we come to the final quarter of this evening's mantra meditation. Please disengage the fingers of your left hand while touching the tip of your right ring finger to its thumb. We're now going to turn our mindfulness to our thoughts. We're going to do that by using the rhetorical question during the in-breath, which we will recite silently and mentally. What am I now thinking? Om Vajra Om Vajra Please touch the tip of each ring finger to its thumb. We now turn our compassion to all beings of all worlds, intending that their thoughts now become mindfulness, insight, and compassion. Therefore, during the in-breath, please silently and mentally recite this intention. May rays from teacher overhead transform each being's thoughts into mindfulness, insight, and compassion. Om Vajra Let us give the digits of our right hand a rest. And only touch the tip of our left ring finger to its thumb. We're now going to perform an insight exercise to help us let go of our mind. We do this by silently and mentally reciting this rhetorical question during the in-breath. How relax into the awareness of this mind. Om Vajra And that concludes our mantra meditation. It's quite lovely. And now we're going to do the real work of silent meditation. We're going to do 3 sets of silent meditation. You'll notice, if you're interested in practicing this on your own without the video, write me in the comment area below, and I'll be happy to send you a free PDF of this text. We use a mala as a bit of a Bronze Age timepiece, or abacus, if you will. You can find a lovely mala on Amazon, or you can go to the website to find one of my recommendations. If you have a mala, if you don't have a mala, simply touch the tip of your left ring finger to its thumb. If you do have a mala, please count it upon your left ring finger. You'll notice that when looking at the notation, during the in-breath, you're going to silently and mentally recite noticing. During the out-breath, you're going to silently and mentally recite relaxing. You'll also notice the word relaxing is in bold. That infers that you're going to advance the mala upon the out-breath. The difference may seem subtle, but I assure you it is poignant. Let's do this for at least one mala, which is approximately 10 minutes. Perhaps we'll do it for a second mala. It depends how healthy I am tonight. Do not be surprised if while doing this, your eyes are drawn to a place on the floor. Don't force it, it'll happen naturally. If not tonight, then eventually. We do not choose what to think. We're just along for the ride like a passenger. We're just going to notice whatever circumstance or sensation or emotion or memory or fantasy or thought crosses our mind. We do not grab onto it. We do not shove it away. We do not tell a story. We do not judge ourselves. We simply notice and relax. We do not close our eyes as if hiding from reality. We do not glare as if trying to stare holes into the floor. Our gaze is soft and our eyes are open. That was one mala. Let us now either, if we do not have a mala, simply touch the tip of our left middle finger to its thumb. Or if we do have a mala, let us counter mala upon that left middle finger. This will cause our energy to shift gears. And in a few moments or a few weeks, in this position, we'll begin to feel our gaze pull straight ahead of us. If you can do this in front of a window, that would be ideal. I'm going to get up for a moment and adjust the lighting so I can see through the window and not merely at my silly reflection. Oh, welcome to Midnight Meditation. Can you see me at all? It's like vampire meditation. We continue with noticing, relaxing, same words, but this time, for the second set, we're going to advance the mala during the in-breath. Allow me to draw your attention to these instructions. On even evenings or retreat days at 6 p.m., count mala upon left middle finger to access mutable water. Noticing, relaxing. We now come to the final third of tonight's silent meditation. You'll notice that neither the word noticing nor the word relaxing is bold. That means that we're going to extend the thumb during the in-breath and advance the mala by pulling it during the out-breath. On even evenings or retreat days at 6 p.m., count mala upon left index finger to access mutable air. In a few minutes or a few weeks, in this position, you can feel your eyes begin to pull up and gaze upon the sky. I should say gaze softly upon the sky. Give yourself permission to relax your forehead. Noticing, relaxing. If you feel tension developing in the muscles around your eyes, you can close your eyes for a few breaths, give it a chance to relax before you open them again. And that concludes the final third of tonight's silent meditation. Now, as promised, it's time for the second set of Buddha bowing. I'm going to turn on the lights. Oh boy! Whoops, wrong button. And I'm going to open up the yoga mat. And now I'm going to move the computer. This time I'm going to count the wrist mala upon my left index finger. Eternally I take refuge from Guru, Buddha, Dharma, as well as Sangha. We practice Samantabhadra for the benefit of all. Eternally I take refuge from Guru, Buddha, Dharma, as well as Sangha. And practice Samantabhadra for the benefit of all. Eternally I take refuge from Guru, Buddha, Dharma, as well as Sangha. And practice Samantabhadra for the benefit of all. Eternally I take refuge from Guru, Buddha, Dharma, as well as Sangha. And practice Samantabhadra for the benefit of all. Eternally I take refuge from Guru, Buddha, Dharma, as well as Sangha. And practice Samantabhadra for the benefit of all. Eternally I take refuge from Guru, Buddha, Dharma, as well as Sangha. Practice Samantabhadra for the benefit of all. Eternally I take refuge from Guru, Buddha, Dharma, as well as Sangha. Practice Samantabhadra for the benefit of all. And I think that's enough for tonight. I'm going to move the computer and fold the yoga mat. All right. Let's share our good karma with all living beings with the next 4 quatrains. Let's try this again. May I accomplish great benefits spontaneously for each being. May each being attain Samantabhadra and enjoy Akanishta. Meaningful life for each being, health, wealth, and success for each being. Body, heart, and mind fulfillment for each being. Great friendships for each being. Dharma enthusiasm for each being. Ethical harmlessness for each being. Sharing of kindness for each being. Zealous Guru devotion for each being. Spontaneous mindfulness for each being, compassionate insight for each being, centered spontaneity for each being, joyful peace for each being. Let's conclude by reciting dispelling obstacles on the path. Guru Rinpoche, embodiment of Buddhas of the three times. Guru, who is great bliss, Lord of all accomplishments. Guru, who is the dynamic and wrathful tamer of matters, dispeller of all hindrances, I pray to you, bestow your blessings. Please remove all outer, inner, and secret obstacles and grant your blessings that our wishes be spontaneously accomplished. Excellent. My friends, that concludes tonight's guided meditation. If you have any questions, please spill them out in great detail in the comment area below, and I'll do my best to get back to you, probably via video, hopefully this week. May you and yours be healthy and happy. Goodbye now.